don't be afraid to take parenting classes. I know that for some people that is looked down upon. When I was growing up and I had my children, I took parenting classes. I come from foster care, so nobody taught me how to raise a kid. Where I learned how to hold the head, where I learned how, what you would go through birth. And, I took Lamaze classes and just different tips on how to raise a kid. I see something with Chrisean Rock where they were talking about her not holding the baby's head. In her generation, I have seen a lot of young girls do that where they're not holding their baby's head. And sometimes you are afraid to speak up because sometimes people will get offended if you tell them how to raise their kid. But in some cases, they don't know. Nobody has taught them how to hold their child, how to burp them, how to, change them. I mean, there's just different things that sometimes you assume that people know because they're a mother. But being a mother doesn't come with a manual. You are figuring things out on your own. So if you can get tips and secrets from other people, hence parenting classes, then don't be afraid to take those classes. I learned a lot in parenting classes. But the two best things that I remember, number one, how to hold your baby's head. And number two is don't call your kids bad ever. Do not ever call your kids bad because they strive to be that way. You know how you tell, oh my God, you did a good job. You did good. You finished your homework on time, or you did this right. You tied your shoe. Whatever you're telling them that, and you're saying that they did a good job. They strive to be that way. They strive to continue to do good. They strive to make you happy. They strive to put that smile on your face. But when you call them bad and you promote it like, oh, you bad, this is it. Guess what they do? They strive to be bad. They strive to be bad. Once again, you're telling them they're bad, you're making it seem like it's a good thing, then they're going to go out and be bad. And it might be cute while they're little, but when they become young adults and teenagers out here robbing people and hurting people and beating on people, then that falls into your hands as their parent. So don't call them bad. Don't believe me, you guys. Look these things up for yourself. I'm telling you things that I have learned and that I've experienced for myself. I do not ever call my kids back. Even the one that I had to whoop his ass, I still don't, to this day, I do not call my kids back. And in fact, you want to do opposite. You want to speak life into your children. Do you see any gifts and talents that your children have? Hone in on that. Point that out to your child. Point out the good things that they have inside of them. Don't encourage them to be bad. Don't encourage negative behavior. Because like I said, it might be cute while they're kids, but when they become adults or teenagers, especially them boys, and they're towering over you as a mother, and you got to get a bat to knock their asses out because they are being disrespectful to you. You see what I'm saying? When you can just prevent that while they're younger. So just keep in mind, speak life into your kids. Don't speak death. Don't speak negativity because you're hurting yourself and you're hurting them for their future.